you guys. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cris.
Hello, Adrianne. What's up, Jerel?
Adrianne, Jerel.
Are you guys dressed in the same colors, like on purpose?
No, maybe it's the camera, but his is more of a salmon colored. Mine is red.
This is not salmon.
What is it?
This is a manly light blue.
I know the last time we all talked, I gave you guys a challenge to actually meet another couple and talk finances. So tell me about that.
We had a really good experience. We know this, that we're all connected, but they're across the country, and to have some commonalities and for them to help us and just relate and connect was really nice.
No, we're pretty good, actually.
Yeah?
Learned a lot from them in regards of how they went about dealing with their finances and get into the stock market and investments. Help them out a little bit, give them some information on they're looking to purchase a home, of what to look for and what the market's actually doing. So I was able to give them some advice.
We also talked somewhat about their intent for saving for their sons. They felt like they had to wait because they wanted to do a particular amount. And, we shared that just start small, because as long as you start now, then you don't have to do as much later. So it was definitely mutually helpful. It was a great conversation. They were a great family.
It was a truly surreal experience to be able to talk to another couple that is kind of in the same position financially as we are, and trying to save up for a house, and we have kind of very similar goals. Just to be able to talk about that and kind of strategize different plans and how to go about it was really, really beneficial.
It went really well. In my mind, better than I expected it to be. I was very intimidated by it.
I was a little nervous, but it was good to see the different perspectives and kind of the differences between what we're going through, and they're more on the investing side and we're more on the budgeting and saving side. So it was cool to see the differences there.
And we were also able to share stuff about investing in ourselves as well as in our future with them. I know that's stuff we've talked about a lot with you, Adrianne. And so it was really cool. Yeah, I kind of get to give them little tidbits too. A big thing for them was budgeting.
I think we both had different problems that were complete opposite. So we kind of had some good advice for each other on the opposite side of the spectrum.
It was really, really nice. It was a family from New York. The husband was much funnier than Terrence.
Bruce put me in my place with the comedy. It was very good.
Was it uncomfortable to talk to another family you didn't know in the beginning about finances?
Actually, no.
No, not at all, actually.
Yeah, we had pretty good chemistry from the very beginning, and we just started talking. They were great, getting started. The husband just jumped right in, and of course my husband jumped right in, so it was really good.
That's great.
The couple that we were with, they really were lovely, super easy to talk to, bounced off each other, and we really kind of cultivated an open and honest conversation, I think, from the second we met each other.
We like meeting new people. Our goal was to be able to stay at their house in Nashville by the end of the call, and I think we achieved it whenever we go visit.
We had some good conversations around diversifying your investments.
Yeah.
Instead of putting everything in one, trying to keep it very diversified, just so that if one isn't doing so well, you at least have the other ones to kind of keep that up. It looks like in today's world, everybody has everything figured out. If you don't have your stuff figured out, you should be ashamed or whatever. But it was so comforting to hear this is normal. All this stuff is normal. These discussions are normal. The worries that we have and everything.
So tell me how your homework went for headshots and demo reel.
Yes, we actually have some big news. We got it booked. The date is set for when I am officially taking my new headshots.
Oh, good. I'm excited. Oh, I'm so glad. So how did the demo reel work go? Have you scheduled it?
I have picked a demo reel company to work with.
Oh, that's exciting. How is your homework coming along in terms of progress on Amazon, and has it been continuing?
You see the look on his face?
Yeah,
it's actually been continuing. I haven't really been spending on Amazon, really. A few things, odds and ends.
Yeah, what's good is that he has his budget. He's not in the habit yet of pulling me aside and having these conversations about what he's going to buy.
I don't have it, but I see you in passing.
You're lying. We're home all the time.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
When I'm up late at night looking?
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
Oh, no, it's no.
No.
I will happily wake you up.
No.
So you can look and see.
No, absolutely not.
But it sounds like he's staying under his budget pretty naturally.
Yeah, he's been staying within budget, which has been good. He hasn't been on the discount pages as much.
I guess, for us, still searching for a home and you look at the value that these homes are, being appraised for.
You're almost like priced out of the market unless you're into income or just have a super high paying job. And, it's not just LA, it's like everywhere.
I went ahead and I applied for a home loan online, with my credit union just to see like what I would qualify for as a first time buyer and as a only income, right? And even then, I wouldn't even be close to what these houses are selling for.
The good ones.
You know what I mean? Like I would have to qualify for $1 million to be able to buy these homes at this point.
Definitely don't be discouraged, but continue to prepare yourselves financially for when that time is right.
I have a question. So if we were to think ahead and let's say think 6 months from now or 1 year from now, based on what you've taught us so far, where should we be at that point? Because like I said, I'm a planner, so I like to think ahead.
The good habits that you're setting up now to spend less so that you can keep the wealth, not just earning the income, but actually keeping it. The next step in 6 months is that Bruce will have saved a good chunk that he will not have spent. And you'll have the beginning of his own small portfolio. You can put it into a basket of index funds. There are a lot of different options for investment, a lot of very low cost options, and just keep adding to it. I would set up something automatically, set a certain amount every single month, have it go in there. It'll fluctuate a lot over time, but as you've probably heard, inflation's starting to really pick up. And one of the best hedges against inflation is owning common stock and other types of assets. So as you start saving and investing over time, the idea is that will outpace inflation. It'll become a good chunk of wealth that when you do eventually stop working, you can have to supplement. So see, Bruce, you still get to spend it. You just get to spend it later.
I can work with that.
Yeah.
But I like that you're thinking ahead to that.
One of my good qualities.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad we
Sometimes.
agree. You knew that was coming.
Sometimes.
What are the next steps for you guys?
We're securing things for sure, but we have a little bit more to build on that down payment and secure our annual income to feel comfortable, right? Because who wants to get into a beautiful home that
You can't
ends up being
afford,
taken from you, right? And you're stressing about the mortgage. So we're trying to make smart decisions.
Right, yeah. Going forward, what I'm most excited about is to start having a house fund. I feel like that's kind of the next big step for us. And even though we have a long way to go with the LA real estate market, I am very excited to just start while we're young, tugging away at that expense.
Starting to save up for like a down payment. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan moving forward. We're planning to start saving up for the house soon, and now that we've diversified all the savings and stuff, we can start putting little by little, and then excited to have the emergency savings in place, and then once we pay off our credit cards, then we can start putting all that towards the house too, and that'll help us get there a bit faster. So that's kind of what we're looking at for the foreseeable future.
We like literally bid on Zillow looking at duplexes. Ever since you said that, we're like, wait, is that like what we should do?
How are you feeling overall? Feeling really good.
Yes.
Actually.
Before we met, like the beginning of this process, and now I feel like before there was like no plan in place at all. So it's just kind of like being on a roller coaster where you're sitting in the back and you have no idea where the next turn is or where the next drop is. And it's like now I feel like we're still on the roller coaster, but we're in the front and we can see what's happening. So it's not as scary.
Yeah. I think there's a bit of a steering wheel in this roller coaster now where we actually make choices.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We can go left or right. I feel like I'm empowered to make some decisions now. And now that we have Grace, I feel like there's a weight lifted off me because I have a much, much better understanding of finances. And we have a direction that we can help her as well, which that was weighing me down a lot the last couple of years. Feels much, much better.
You don't have to be rich. You just have to be smart and be smart with the money that you have and then share that information, discuss it with other people, friends, family, start a conversation about it.
Right.
Not that we wanted to talk more, but we do talk more now. And, that conversation is now about money.
Well, I want to wish you guys good luck with everything. Take care of yourselves. And it's been really great to work with both of you. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you. This has been the biggest blessing to all of us. We cannot thank you enough.
We have to keep in touch. We want to know what's going on with you too.
Yes, please.
We have a blueprint of what to do next. It's not like we're just like spinning in space. We have these really practical things and concrete things we can do.
I always feel so honored when people share their financial information with us, because it's very personal and people have different comfort levels of talking about it.
This whole experience has been fantastic. So thank you so much for everything.
Tell Grace I said hello. If she tries to come at you with an increase in her allowance, be strong.
Definitely looking forward to keeping in touch and seeing some of the progress that you guys make.
We'd love to be able to, at some point, in a few months or a year, be able to say, hey, you know what I mean? The advice that you gave us was perfect. And we did what you said. And look, here's our new home.
Right, yeah.
Win-win for everybody, right?
What I'm taking out of this journey, this experience, is patience. The market will regulate itself. And a lot of people like Shannon and I will have the opportunity to get into a really good home.
I'm excited because I feel like you guys have made a lot of progress, and I like that you helped another family also.
A lot of us are in the same boat, and we just hold him back because we don't want to say anything to anybody.
The idea that we can gain more control over our finances through these steps has been super empowering. Having peace of mind is just, it reduces anxiety and stress so much. Like for me, it's just like, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
It's been so great talking to you and working with you. And I want to wish you guys the best of luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
It's actually been fun.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's been fun.